Hey there, besties. Welcome to Girly Pop Probs with K and L. We are your hosts, Kelly
and Laurel.
and we are so happy you're here. What's up, Girly Pops? Happy Monday. It is a brisk fall-like weather today. Don't make that look.
Because it's like the high is going to be like 89.
Okay, right
it
now,
feels fallish.
the leaves are starting to fall. So it's fall.
It's fake fall.
It's fake fall, yeah. But
we can dream.
we can dream and dress like it's fall.
Yeah.
And hope that it'll be here soon. Because I know all of you are already decorating for fall, so it's fall.
Period.
Yeah. I think August 1st is like fall in my brain.
I wish.
I wish we lived somewhere that had that kind
That
of weather.
actually had like a season though, like where seasons actually change.
Yeah. Instead, South Carolina, it's like one day we wake up and it's ice cold outside.
Yeah.
Or the opposite, blazing hot. But anyway, we hope y'all are getting back into the groove of things if you're a stay-at-home mom or working mom and getting your kids back to school. We know these last few weeks have been crazy, so we have been praying for you and hope that you've been able to make it through. But yeah, we've been back in school for a while here, so I think now it's finally everyone's back on routine and ready to go. So yeah, we've just been kind of going with the flow. Laurel's been like getting settled into her new home, which has been so nice. I went over there last night because I just wanted to be there for my best friend. And it was so nice. Like we just like got to like hang out and it feels so homey there. So
I know. I love it. Yeah. My husband was out of town for 4 days and it has just been chaotic. It doesn't sound, 4 days doesn't sound like a lot.
yeah.
Right? But when it's 4 days straight up toddlers,
Wild
toddlers, one that's like the ringleader and the other one just like follows. And so it's like constant battle. Like I don't think I sat. And the thing is they were fighting me on bedtime until like 11 o'clock every night. So then by the time I'm ready, I want to like read a book. I can't even do that.
Yeah.
So Kelly came over last night. Last night was the first time, like the earliest they actually went to sleep the entire time.
Aww.
It's
I'm just
Kelly's,
kidding. It's not my
it's
fault.
Kelly's aura.
It's not me. They were just exhausted. Laurel let them play outside all day long. So
It was like raining and muddy and I was like, I don't care. We can take 5 baths today. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like y'all need to get your energy out. And they love it. My son is like a professional frog catcher now.
yeah, okay. Can we talk about that? That's crazy that he's catching the baby,
Tiny.
like the little frogs.
Tiny.
I'm like, how? And he said they're at school too.
Yeah.
So he's the dog, or not the dog. He's the frog,
catcher.
whisperer and catcher.
No, literally, it's crazy. I mean, he caught like 6 the other day and I was like, in like an hour. And I'm like, okay, don't bring them to me.
Yeah. It's funny watching Laurel be a boy mom because she is one of the people that is grossed out by things like frogs. And she sent me a video of Jax holding the frog. I was like, ew. But personally, it doesn't really bother me that much. But I knew it would bother her.
Me.
And then last night they were outside. Like they got him like a little cage and stuff. So he was able to like put his frogs in there. And I was like, oh, okay, it lives outside. All right, that's different. But I thought Laurel was going to let this boy bring a frog inside her house.
Well, the first night, it did stay on his bedside table.
Oh, it slept.
He literally,
sleepover.
he wanted it to sleep with him. And I'm like, okay,
Fine.
you can sleep on your bedside table. But we've been like keeping them for a little bit and then like releasing them and he can buy more. And then, because I'm just kind of like, and there's so many for some reason right now. So anyways, on the topic of Jax, he has been like crazy. And I just like, okay. So we play this game where we will like joke and call each other like an animal or like whatever, a funny name. And he was like, hey, you're a giraffe. And I was like, haha, you're a little pig. And then he goes, haha, you're a cokehead. And I was like, what? Mind you, I'm drinking a Coke. But I'm like, we don't say that.
He doesn't know that cokehead doesn't go together, but he thought it was funny.
I was I was like dying, but trying to be like, no, don't go to school saying that,
Yes,
please.
please. I do not need to get a call from your principal saying that you're calling kids cokeheads. Could you imagine?
No, actually, yeah, but no.
Yeah, with your child, of course. Yeah,
He's been getting called out for behavior a lot lately, so it's been rough. And that's the thing, like when Cody's been out of town, like I've been dealing with that. I haven't even been able to like actually have rest full time. And then the one Friday that they both were in school, oh my gosh, because then Eva was in the ER.
Oh yeah, we totally skipped over that. Poor baby.
Yes, Eva went to the ER twice last week, and so it's just been like one thing after the other. And so anyways, they both went to school on Friday, and I went to our old house to like sell a few things that people were trying to buy off Facebook Marketplace. And that was like my entire day was like cleaning up that house, selling things out of that house. And it was just like, oh my gosh, because my restful time lately has just been
Working,
getting stuff done, working.
Stuff done. Yeah.
So I'm like, I just want like an actual break.
Fun thing that happened this weekend. Laurel and I both got new furniture delivered on the same day. We did not plan that, by the way. Laurel and Cody went shopping, 2 weeks ago? And ordered some furniture for their bedroom. And then Tyler and I, on Sunday, like last Sunday after church. Yeah, it was after church. Yeah. We went couch shopping, and we had no intentions of buying a new couch. And then we were just window shopping, which those that know my husband know that he does not window shop. He buys things. So I should have just known what was going to happen. It worked out because like we were about to pay off our old couch.
Yeah, y'all were ready.
And like we were ready to buy a new couch anyway. It ended up working out. Interest-free financing is a game changer. But so, and our old couch has been through like 5 or 6 moves in the last like 5 years. At one point, we moved every single year in our relationship. So it was time. But anyway, so yeah, we both got new furniture this weekend. And I'm really excited. We got like a new sofa and love seat. And then Laurel got like a whole new bed set.
Yeah, I feel like an adult because I've never had like a matching bedroom set before. You know, it was kind of like a random bed frame, a random dresser. And so me and Cody have always had a dresser that we share and a really tiny closet. And now we have like a big closet. I don't even know what to do with this space right now. And then we both got our own dresser. And so it's like crazy because I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much space in here. I need clothes to fill it.
Yes.
I need to shop for Nashville.
Yes. We are, so if you are from Nashville or the Tennessee area, please send us a direct message on Instagram or TikTok or something. What is the weather like in October?
Yeah.
Because we are trying to figure out what to wear. Because when we went to Nashville for my birthday, what was that, 2 years ago?
In March.
Yeah. We went in March and it was like hot, but also cold. Like some days
you could. It was not a year ago. It was not 2 years ago.
Or a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Time flies. I don't even.
A year and a half ago.
Yeah, a year and a half ago. But we were like wearing cardigans, and then like one day we would like wear a sweater, but then I could almost wear like a t-shirt, and so we were very confused. As to
like girls were in like tiny dresses,
Yeah.
spaghetti strap, and we're in like a sweater, and then we're like, oh, we're kind of hot.
Yeah.
So we want to know the weather.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out the weather. Do we need to just buy for both wardrobes? Because we will just buy like summer clothes and winter clothes. But
because you guys know in Charleston it stays hot, so
yeah, so I mean we'll get the use out of it. Yeah. But we are just wondering and asking for some advice. So if you live in the Nashville or Tennessee area, please send us a message because we'd love to know what to expect. Because we need to get shopping now because we need to like get a countdown going.
I mean it's like so close.
It's so close.
And I feel like time has literally just like flown by lately.
I know.
And so yeah.
I can't believe we're in September.
Me too.
Why did you make that face?
Because that's actually like crazy that, you know, like when September, October time hits and then it's just like, boom, January.
Yeah.
You know, like it flies by. The last few months of the year fly by. I was on the phone with my sister yesterday and I was like, I want to come visit y'all because they live in California right now. Her husband's in the military. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I want to come visit y'all, but it won't be until the beginning of the year, you know, or whatever, because be for real, holidays
it's already
come.
Christmas.
It's already Christmas. Yeah, like
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, literally. Because we were just talking about decorating for fall, which we talked about just a little bit ago. I'm sure all of you have already decorated for fall. I am just skipping fall or buying new fall decor, and I'm going right for Christmas.
Period.
I'm pulling out my Christmas stuff. I'm not decorating for Christmas yet, but I'm going to pull it all out, take some inventory so I know what I need. Because your girl loves Christmas.
But Christmas is like the happiest time of the year.
Yeah.
It's hard not to. And people decorate for Halloween so early, so we can decorate for Christmas early.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I finally have worked it out with Tyler to where I can decorate for Christmas before Thanksgiving, like the week or two before Thanksgiving, but I can't decorate the tree until the night of Thanksgiving. That's become like our new tradition.
That's cute.
But, or at least like around Thanksgiving, because I host for Thanksgiving. So that's always the thing too, is that because I host Thanksgiving and Christmas, I need to be able to not have too many decorations everywhere. So, but yeah. Anyways,
yeah, we will have an episode of holidays one day.
Oh,
because we need to talk about.
Actually, probably coming soon
holidays.
because the holidays are going to be here.
Yeah, like we said, they're going to come really fast. So yeah, no, we soon. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we definitely have some opinions about holidays. That's for sure.
Today, we are back with another episode of Advice with K&L. So, Kelly, I think you should kick us off.
Yeah, should I?
We're doing a relationship advice today.
Yeah, we're gonna try to pick like a theme.
Yeah.
For each episode. So we're gonna do a relationship for the first one because that's the most common advice with K&L that we normally do. Like most of them are normally about relationships. And then next month we'll do a different one.
Yeah.
Just kind of
family or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So mine, it says, how often do you text your partner when you're out without them? Which is really relatable. And that's why I picked this one. So got into this discussion with my partner of 2 years the other day. He tends to not respond for many hours when he's out at bars, while I, on the other hand, am more prone to sending updates while I'm out. I think this really comes down to the differing attachment styles and the communication expectations. But I'm wondering, what is the norm for keeping up with your long-term partner when they're out at the bar? I've never expected or wanted a play-by-play text, but an update here and there wouldn't hurt. How do you guys handle this in your relationship? It really is like an attachment style, like you said. I think that women update men more than men update women.
Bingo.
And like, because when I go out, like, or prime example, when we go to Nashville, like, I'm not, because like Tyler has my location, but I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, like, we're going this place, and then every single time we move, text him that. But we're like, I don't know. I think every 2 hours, I think is pretty normal. Just checking in, making sure everything's okay, letting them know where you're at, especially if you're bar hopping. I think that's pretty standard. And I think that's something you should do. And I will say that some people think or those that have trust issues are concerned about where their partner is. But like I said, if you share your location with that person, do you really need to know what they're doing at that location? I don't know. Maybe, depending on where they're at. But I think every 2 hours is comfortable for me. What about you?
Yeah, I think every 2 hours. And like, I guess also if something is, there's situations that play into hand, right? So let's just say like you were having a really bad day and all you wanted to do is like see your partner and they had plans already and you're not going to mess up those plans. So you're going to be like, okay, go out, but like, please don't stay out too late. Like, I just want to spend time with you, whatever. Okay. Makes sense, And I feel like a relationship is give and take. So, okay. The thing is, if he's gone or you're gone and you're not hearing from them at all and you're texting like, hey, when are you coming home? No response, no response, no response, no response. Then it's like, okay, but I'm pretty comfortable with like, yeah, I don't like to be on my phone when I'm like out with my friends. Yeah. I don't feel the need to be on my phone. Obviously, I'll check in and be like, hey, how did the kids go to bed okay? Like, little things like that really quickly. But like, I don't feel the need to be on my phone when I'm with my friends, really.
Yeah.
Like when we're out doing stuff, you know, because I want to like be in the moment. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy the time we have together because it's not every day,
Yeah.
you know?
Unless you're us. I'm kidding. If we got to see each other every day, that'd be epic.
I know. And we haven't really got to like go out recently. So we will be soon. Honky tonk.
Honky tonk. But donky donk.
But, you know, and so I feel like I give my husband the same grace in that area. Like if he's going out with his friends, I'm not concerned. Now, if you know, you know, Cody, sometimes he likes to go out by himself because he likes to go to this arcade and play games. And like, I don't care. Go play your games. Do you.
Yeah, that's what makes you happy, brings you joy. Do it.
Exactly. But, you know, okay, yeah, let's just say like 4 hours go by and I don't hear anything. I'm going to text you and be like, hey, you good? I have your location, but I just want to like check in and be like, are you okay? And then, you know, if you're not answering, I'm going to call you. And I think that that's pretty reasonable if you're not hearing anything, you know?
Right, because anything could happen. Their phone could be left there. They could, you know, they could have gotten seriously injured. Like anything could have happened. So I think there's a level of respect and like when it's time to call. Like, hey, you haven't responded in 3 hours. I'm going to call you.
Yeah.
You know?
And chances are they got caught up in a conversation or whatever, you know, like I feel like every time Cody's like, sorry, I met this dude that's in welding and because he's in that thing too. So anyways, it's always like, you know, and that's fine. But it's just as a partner, male or female, it's a respectful thing to do a quick check-in.
Yeah.
Like Kelly said, in Nashville, we're not going to be like, we're going to Miranda Lambert's. Oh, no, we're going to Luke Bryan's. Oh, no, we're going. Like,
or maybe I will so I can rub it in my husband's face. I don't know. Yes, he also loves Nashville and he's jealous, but.
but.
I'm just kidding.
You know. No, I was laughing because I'm like, yeah, same actually now because I just watched the kids multiple days in a row. So anyways, by myself. And every time I text Cody, like, oh my gosh, the kids are being so bad, he texts me like, well, I'm making so much money at the casino right now having fun. I'm like,
just rub it in. Why don't you?
Nice. No, in real talk, he was there like for his grandma's like funeral
celebration of life.
Yeah. So no, I'm really glad that he got to go.
Yeah, it's not just like a regular vacation, Laurel.
No. He did have fun though.
Yeah, he did.
He told me last night like he had a lot of fun, so I was glad he got home last night. So anyways, but that's what I'm saying, like just checking in. Even when he was in Michigan, that's what I'm saying, like he was texting me like, hey, we're gonna go do this right now. I probably won't be on my phone because I have to drive, but like I'll talk to you, you know, whenever. And when you're busy, like we are busy and we have kids or we have a job, like we're not thinking about texting you constantly either.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like the whole entire time he was there, it was like the perfect amount. Like he wasn't overbearing to me. I wasn't overbearing to him. It was just like, okay, we're doing our thing right now. So anyways, long story short, yeah, I feel like there's a respect. Don't be one of those crazy girls, no offense, that like feel like you need to answer. He needs to answer you every 5 minutes. Like let him live, because if you're out and he's texting you every 5 minutes, either you're going to be annoyed or your friends are going to be annoyed.
Period.
Yeah.
That is so real.
Yeah.
Because even if you're not going to be annoyed, like your friends are going to be annoyed.
Yeah, because it's like just
we've all
been
in that situation.
Yeah.
Where your one friend is like keeping tabs on their husband or their boyfriend, or, you know, is blowing up their husband's phone because they're checking on their kid or whatever the case may be. Like, and it can be very frustrating because you're just trying to be in the moment and have fun or
anything. It doesn't even have to be like their relationship, but like their other friends are texting, or you're in a group chat and you're texting. Like I feel like people do it all the time and don't even realize it. And it's like, hi,
hey, it's me. Hi.
Yeah, like, you know,
Don't
so
forget
be
about
mindful,
me.
be demure, be mindful.
Mindful, cutesy, demure.
Okay, let me get mine out.
Yeah.
We went on a tangent. Okay, so mine is my husband, who is 33 and she is 30, had suspicious texts on his phone right before he went on a work trip. How do I talk to him about this? We've been married for almost 6 years, together for 8, with 2 daughters. He's a great husband and father, In general, we have a great relationship, lots of love, compliments, affection, great team as parents. He left on his work trip late Tuesday night and came back Friday evening and will be back in a couple hours. Just a few minutes before he left, I saw 3 notifications on his phone from a female colleague that said something like she'll show him things that he could never imagine doing with me, and a come on, you know you want to, and the guilt will pass.
Oh.
I trust my husband fully. Stand by. But I haven't been able to forget about those messages. I know in the past he has had the chance to cheat and never did, and I really want to believe it's the same case here. I tried to take my mind off of it, but I can't seem to forget it. He called me every afternoon and after dinner each day when he would tell me when he could tell something was off. Wednesday night, he even had my favorite ice cream delivered to our house. When he got home, everything seemed fine. He wasn't behaving weird or anything of that nature. We ate dinner, put the kids to sleep, talked for a while, did the deed, showered together, cuddled. Saturday, again, everything was fine, but those messages were still eating me away. It's now the early hours of Sunday. What do I do? How do I talk to him without accusing him of anything, or do I just be quiet and hope I forget about it?
Do not keep that to yourself.
Correct.
It will eat you alive, and you'll remember it when you're 95 years old. Like, you are never going to forget that. And I will say, the conversation is going to be awkward. It's going to be weird and whatever, but you just need to have that conversation. Just be like, hey, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm saying that I saw this before you left. Like, I trust you enough to not say anything before you left, because I trust my husband, but as soon as I would see something like that, I would immediately
same.
pop off. But
I'd be like, you better shut that down right now.
Yeah. Like, why is she even thinking about sending? That is what my issue is. That was
same.
Why is she even wanting to send that to you? That makes me think, or to him, that makes me think that there's more there. And I know that you trust your husband, and I'm not saying don't trust him, but I just think it's odd that Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
That she's even sending that in the first place because she knows you're married. Like, he's married. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you also said that he's had the opportunity to cheat before. Like, that's interesting. I know, like, okay, your husband is attractive, and men have more of an opportunity, I feel like, in that, because some girls are, well, actually, both female and males do, because if they're single, they don't give a F, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it goes both ways. But if you're, like, giving them the feeling that you're flirting and that it could happen, I just don't feel like someone would randomly text you, your husband, like,
any of that,
anything, and say, like, the guilt will, like, go away at some point, like, because it seems like y'all were having that conversation, like,
before.
No, I'll feel too guilty.
Mm-hmm.
And as Kelly and I have said multiple times, like, if you feel like you need to cheat, you probably shouldn't be married.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're allowing some girl to come into your life, or a man to come into your life and essentially destroy your marriage, it's not just on the girl or the guy, it's on you also, because I hate when people, like, blame the girl only when the guy is also, like, he's the one that cheated, and the girl owes you nothing, but the guy is your husband, Granted, most of the time, let's be real, like, girls know that the guys are married, but they still have no loyalty to you unless they're your friend, and that's a whole other situation. But anyways, confront him and just healthy communication. Just be like, hey, yeah, like Kelly said, like, I am not concerned with you, but
I observed these messages and it
made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it is kind of eating away at me the whole time you've been gone. And I just want to make sure, like, we're good, and that this girl knows she should not be talking to someone's husband like that. Because that's a whole other thing, is, like, you need to shut it down. when men don't shut things down like that, it leaves a crack in the door.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you finally give in, to be honest. Shut that crap down. Mm-hmm. And if he doesn't, that's a problem. Because if that was my husband and some girl's talking to him like that and he's not shutting it down or blocking her.
Or both.
Or both. Bye.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. Don't sit with it. I can't even, like, I can't stress that enough. If you don't say anything, you're going to remember it forever.
Mm-hmm. And then at one point you're going to break and the conversation's going to happen and it's going to be like, why did you keep it in for a year? Why didn't you bring it up when it happened? And then that's going to cause a whole other thing. So just resentment grows without communication.
Yeah.
So
great point. All right. My am I the asshole says, am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because it's not my job to teach him how to be a good partner?
Oof.
I broke up with my boyfriend of 4 months. I didn't read that part. Because he would often speak to me in an annoyed tone, second guess things I would say often, never complimented me, and didn't take an active interest in my hobbies. I complimented him every time I saw him, always did my best to speak to him with care and kindness, and took interest in his hobbies. He thinks I should have been more communicative about my issues, which I had previously discussed with him, how he spoke to me, and he only managed to fix it for 1 week. Men. But I don't really think it's my job to tell my partner how to treat me right. If he really cared for me, wouldn't he just naturally compliment me, speak to me kindly, and take interest in my hobbies? I don't know. Am I the asshole for breaking up with him? I don't think so. I think you know your worth. And I think that if he is all like, you address the situation, you try to make it right, and then you only saw results for a week, I think that he doesn't want to be with you that bad.
Agreed.
Like, we as women cannot settle for those moments of, oh, like they just don't know better. Oh, they weren't raised that way. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-hmm. If that's what you want out of a partner, then that is what you will get.
Yep.
Okay. So thank goodness it was only 4 months.
Yeah. Don't let it go on longer. And it is not our job to teach men how to be men and how to be boyfriends and husbands. It's not our job.
No. Agreed. So, yeah, definitely just leave it. Like, just say, hey, sorry, we're not compatible.
Yeah. 4 months is not long.
No.
So, like, yeah.
Yeah, I would leave it right there.
Same. Yeah. All right. Am I the asshole for wanting some time for myself in a relationship? I'm in a relationship with this beautiful woman for the last year. We're mesmerized by each other, and there have been no major issues. But recently, I feel like I want some time for me. Before she came into my life, I had so many hobbies: reading books, designing websites, watching MMA, football, researching star systems, listening to good old rock and roll, weightlifting, and many more. I haven't touched my hobbies for a year because majority of the time is spent on a call with her. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love her and want to spend time with her, but it feels like a part of me has died. Sometimes I feel like a different person. And in the comments, someone said you can still have hobbies and actively love someone. And he said, kind of. But in a day, almost 13 to 14 hours, we're on a phone call. And someone had asked if they were long distance. And he said, no, we live a mile apart. But
okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, long distance?
Yeah, no, they're on a phone call for 14 hours a day. And they live a mile apart. For a year? You're not tired yet?
I'd be exhausted.
Me too. Or like set like a designated day a week to speak on a phone call for a while if you wanted to really do that. Or just like go be with each other.
Yeah. Why can't you guys do those things together?
And do y'all not work? Like I'm genuinely I have a lot of questions, but I think it's okay to take a break if you feel like you're losing yourself in a relationship and you're noticing it before you're locked into a marriage. I think you should take a break and then come back together and decide what you want to do, because that break will say like, I actually really love that girl and I really want to be with her. Or it will say, I really enjoy my time being able to do the hobbies that I love again. And I like her a lot, but I don't want to spend the rest of my life with someone that is taking away all of my hobbies.
Yeah.
And won't. And in the comments, he said she would get mad if he did any of those things or wouldn't want to be on a phone call with her.
No. Yeah. You, like Laurel said, if you feel like you're losing yourself, you need to run. Because that at the end of the day is all you have. And hobbies are what make you a well-rounded person. And you'll meet somebody that may enjoy some of those hobbies with you. And they should never be mad at you for wanting to do things to better yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I would definitely run.
Me too. And just, yeah, like I said, yeah, give it a break even. If you just want to like say it, like just give it a break and then reconvene, but
find yourself again.
Yeah, you need to find yourself, and she clearly needs to find herself also,
Yeah.
So it'll be healthy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's all we have for today.
Yeah, don't forget that we're gonna get these forms out.
Yes.
Don't forget to fill something out if you want some advice. It'll be completely anonymous. If you want it to be anonymous.
But yeah, it'll be 100% anonymous, and we are gonna do this once a month. We're gonna pick out some stories and kind of have like a theme for each week. So.
Yeah.
But still send them in, or each month, but still send them in whenever. It might not be featured on the next episode of KNL, but it'll be, or
we'll feature
Advice with KNL, but it'll be on there at some point.
Yeah. All right, I'm tired, so long, suckers.
Peace out.
Thank you, besties, for joining us. Go check out our latest TikTok and comment what you want to hear us talk about next. See you again next time. Bye.